This short but in-depth video is all about saving marigold seeds, Cracker Jack marigold seeds from the Dollar Tree to be exact. We will go over when and how to harvest the marigold heads and both marigold seed drying sessions, and of course storage methods for your marigold seed saving. Ready to get started? It's October 4th today. This is going to be the last day of nice weather, and I need to collect some of these marigolds. So I'm going to cut those about right here, and I'm going to put these in a brown paper sack. Look at that. I really don't like this one, so I'm not going to get any or save any from this one. I didn't really care for that book. But I do want to get some of these yellow ones, and definitely these orange ones over here. And look at how great these ones here look, how nice and dried these are. So I'm gonna go past the head, and I'm gonna go about an inch down the stem, and I'm just gonna cut and put that in my bag. Cut about right here. Oop, and it fell right in the bag for me. That's it. I'm gonna get as many as I want. Guys, it is October 4th, and we are out here doing some seed saving with this marigold. Okay, so it is October. That's the optimal time you should be seed saving with marigolds. And you do want to get those when those are nice and dry. And you can even hear, can you hear that dryness? Maybe not over all the cars. But listen, that's nice and dry. This is hollowed out. That's when you want to be clipping that. So it looks like this is the head. There's still attachment right down here. So take it about an inch underneath here. This is probably the best example of that right there. I've got an inch underneath this segment, and can you see how hollow that is? That is what you're looking for. And we're just going to put it in our dry paper sack. And we're going to continue to let this dry in the house because it has been outside, so it does have moisture. This one's really hard in the center. Here's a really good example of one right here, and you see how dried it has gotten. So as it dries, it's going to continue to go down the stem. And we can feel, or we can see how hollow that is. I can feel it. You can see it. See how that flattens out, because that is so hollow. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give that a nice little cut. I would say about right here. And there it is. Okay, we just need a little bit more time for that to dry out in the house. Back in the seed saving area. These are already dry. You can hear how crispy these are. These are on some cookie cooling racks. Some airflow under here. And I tried to do the same thing with the marigolds, but they are a little bit small. Just waiting on those tomatoes so that I can go ahead and get a full sheet of ripe prairie fire tomatoes. It is October 25th, and here are those marigolds that we picked. We put in the bag. I placed on these cookie cooling sheets for them to get some air circulation. And look at how well these seeds have dried up. So I'm just going to go through here, and I'm just going to keep picking them out, and you take them from the head and you pull them out. Easier to do with two hands. And then they come right out for you. So the black part is the seed, and the petal part is the chaff. This one is busting open right here. And you can see the black seeds down here. All right, now we can see them when I pulled this apart. Yeah, see, look at that. Excellent. I'm just going to keep doing that. If you do not know what they should look like, then you can either Google it if you don't remember when you started, or keep a little bit and spread them out, and you can compare. They look great, don't they? Look at all of these. There's a nice big clump that I just pulled out of this one next to it. You can see where the little hole is there. To me, this kind of looks a little bit like long grain rice or the black rice. You can see I've pulled a lot of this off as well. This really is just the nod seed parts. You kind of want to clean this out. It's not going to hurt anything if you leave it like that. However, it's going to take up more room in your packet, so I was cleaning that out. And you can see right here, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at all those nice, gorgeous dried seeds. Dry down here at the stem. Still got plenty more to go. All right, you guys, now that we have everything separated and removed from the actual cavity of the flower, it's time to spread this out, and we now are going to give this a second drying, because remember, it was still in the actual flower. So we want to make sure everything is 100% dry and moisture free. Even though we think it was, as humans, we feel like it is to our touch, does not mean that there isn't just a little bit more moisture in there. So it's time for our second drying. We'll leave it here for another week or two. You can come by, stir it up, mix it up. Make sure you're breaking up these big clumps. And remember, we're trying not to have any mold at all. That's why we're giving this another drying. There's nothing for you to do, so just be patient and let it sit here for another week or two, and then we'll get it packaged up. Now you can store your saved seeds either in paper, which will allow the moisture to continue to evaporate, and it has a little bit more airflow in there. Or you can go airtight with some baggies or some glass jars. I do have two kinds of baggies over here. One is just the normal kitchen baggies, or we have a jewelry bag, which I got from Michael's, which will allow you, since this is smaller, to actually put inside of Christmas cards if you would like to save and share your seeds with others for the Christmas holiday or birthday, Mother's Day, whatever you would like to do. If you like the idea of sharing your seeds via holiday cards and you don't really care for the plastic option, there are blank seed envelopes that you can get through Amazon or through the actual seed companies themselves. How you choose to store your seeds is going to be up to you, your needs, but mainly your geographical location, dry versus humid conditions. As your ideal seed storing temperature is 35 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 1 to 7 degrees Celsius. All right, all done. You can see how thick my package is, full of seeds. I only needed about 3 or 4 to fill this. That was it. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you would like, comment, and subscribe, and see me again. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much for watching, and I invite you again to subscribe, as I have been gardening for over 40 years and have a lot to teach, show, grow, review, experiment with, and my favorite, a specific variety everything deep dive. So let's try new things together, mix it up, and have a glorious day.